because
you'd be a Republican today.
Well, look, I'm not a Republican, but I'm not a Democrat anymore. When they put the Democratic Socialist at the end of Democratic, because I was a Democratic capitalist, and to me, socialism is the opposite of why we're great.
Why were you a Democrat? When you were a Democrat, why were you one?
I was a Democrat probably because I was a trial lawyer. Because, it was back in the day, Republicans just wanted. Now, look, when we do juries, when we pick juries, we want MAGA. We want MAGA jurors.
Why is that?
They're mad. They're angry. They're ready to punish the man. And it used to be, because now there's basically four parties. Yeah. And
accountability, like from a standpoint of accountability?
Yes. Because they're not, a lot of MAGA are not, they're not rhinos.
No, for sure they're not rhinos.
They're not rhinos.
They can't stand rhinos.
They can't stand rhinos. I don't know, what are you?
I've voted for Trump twice, 3 times.
But are you full MAGA or are you?
No, I would say I'm a conservative capitalist.
That's me.
That's what I meant, but I also have some independent ideologies as well.
Yeah, like look, I'm pro-choice, but I'm not a socialist. I really believe there's a place in the middle for people like you. Look, in this state, I ran 2 constitutional amendments, 1 to legalize medical marijuana and 2 to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. And everybody's like, you're not, because you had to get 60% of the vote. And everybody said, well, you're never going to get it. You're a romantic. One guy told me, the guy that started Progressive. I lost the marijuana the first time, but then I came back and did it in a presidential year and passed it with 73%. Minimum wage was a harder lift for me because that's a harder issue. And I phased it over time, and everybody said, there is no chance in hell of this happening. And I passed that with 63% of the vote. Here's what those 2 ballot initiatives told me. Most of us agree on most things when you take the D and the R down. Just, hey, legal marijuana.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. So I think that, what we really need in America, and I don't know if it'll ever happen, is we need a third party because nobody's compromising on either side.
Yeah.
The thing about a third party, if you had a third party, they could be kind of we'll go this way this time, we'll go that way this time. But, this 2-party system is so tough in America.
You think if Trump ran as an independent, he could have won?
No. You need the apparatus. You need the RNC. Look, Trump.
So then, forgive me for interrupting.
No.
So then, what you're saying is, you have to choose one of the parties. If you ran as an independent, you won't be able to win because you have to choose one of the parties. Is what you're saying?
I think so. Unless you're a very special person, unless you're very unique. Like I believe Mark Cuban, not on a national level, but maybe in a state level. I believe, look, once upon a time, Jesse Ventura, the wrestler, became the governor of Minnesota. So it can happen. But you need, could Arnold Schwarzenegger done it as an independent? Maybe. That apparatus, when look, remember when Mitt Romney said 47%, and screwed himself by saying that?
Yeah, the recording was leaked. The door was slightly open.
But the point is this, no matter who's running, 47-47. It's a jump ball. It's the 6% decide. I'd like to make that 6% bigger if I could.
I think it got bigger.
It got bigger
in the last 5 years.
I asked Clinton one time. I said, "Do you think you would have won?" He takes offense to this, by the way. Do you think you would have won if Ross Perot had not been in the election you talked about?
Well, what a question!
Oh yeah,
great question.
Oh yeah, you know what he said? Yes, he would have still won.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah.
What's his argument?
I forget because I wasn't buying it. Perot got like 18%.
He did. Yeah, and by the way, in Senior's documentary that they did, Rob, what Seniors, is it called 41? There was a documentary about George Bush Senior. I think it's called 41. Is it called 41? Yeah, it's called Bush 41. Do you know, and try to find this, Rob, a question is asked at the end of the documentary about Ross Perot. Have you seen how he answers it?
No.
Oh, you have to see this now that you brought this up. If you can find the ending, just type in Bush 41.
Damn, you're encyclopedic, dude.
Well, no,
I mean,
I'm interested in this a lot. If you type in Bush 41 documentary, just type in documentary right there. If you see this, do you see where's that in the documentary? Oh, man, I wish we could find it. So at the end of the documentary.
Text it to me, so I'll text it to Clinton in Jamaica.
Well, I'm going to text it to you right afterwards.
Yeah.
I'll find it. I'll text it to you.
Okay.
But when you see it, they ask him about Ross Perot at the end of the documentary. And Rob, maybe try to do it on ChatGPT or something and see if we'll find where it's at. They ask him, and he snaps at the report, at the person doing the documentary. He said, I don't want to talk about Ross. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about him. He was furious. They stopped the interview.
Wow.
It was the only time in the documentary that he got upset. Because to him, he believes he would have won if it wasn't for Ross being in there. Now, obviously, Bill disagrees. I'd love to see
I can't even remember how because he'll explain. When he answers, he then explains. So he did explain it to me. I forget exactly what he said, but I kind of tuned out once he said I would have won.
The FLB shoes. By the way, I am officially on, let me see this. I'm on day 57 out of 58 that I've worn these shoes. Love wearing these shoes every single day. I think Vinny's got it on. The other night we went to dinner. Vinny was wearing this black pants, white shirt with the FLB shoes. We walk into the restaurant, 7 girls lined up waiting to meet with Vinny.
One girl was crying. She was crying. She was shaking.
She was crying. She was shaking.
The shoes. I was like, I can't.
Are you Ringo Starr?
So for those of you guys that are asking about getting the shoes before Christmas for your husband or your sons or your friend, this is what you want to be thinking about. Size black and brown. Size black and brown. Let me see this thing here from Black and Brown. So let's go to partners or what's available. So size black and brown. If you want to get them, size 9, 10, and 11 are available to get before Christmas. White, all sizes are available except for 7, 7.5, and 8.5. Navy, 8, 9, 9.5, 10, and 11 are available before Christmas. Of course, after Christmas, shipment is coming. That'll be here New Year's. These things, we can't even keep these on the shelves, to be honest with you, with the shoes. Once you put them on, just go read the reviews with people writing reviews when they bought them. Once you put them on, you'll realize why this has become as hot of an item for us as we expected it. Took us 2 years to do this, Rob. If you want to play the clip on that, we'll get into the stories. Here's the FLB shoes. Go for it. When we set out to create a shoe that blends comfort, function, and luxury, we had the choice to make it fast. We had the choice to make it cheap. We chose neither. Instead, we chose Tuscany, Italy. We chose true Italian craftsmanship, each pair touched by 50 skilled hands. We chose patience, spending 2 years perfecting every detail, and we chose the finest quality at every step. Introducing the Future Looks Bright collection. Not rushed, not disposable, not ordinary. Rather, intentional, luxurious, timeless. I love it. Designed in Florida, 100% made in Italy. Folks, if you haven't yet ordered one, we had 2 guys yesterday that ordered 4 of all colors. And one of them was from UK. The other one was from Belgium or something like that, ordering these shoes. If you want to find out how it matches against everybody else, go to vtmerch.com. On the homepage, you'll see the shoes. Click on the link to go learn more about the shoes and place an order for your husband, for your spouse, for your son, for somebody maybe that works for your company as a recognition. And go to vtmerch.com to place your order.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.